Alright, all you RCers out in YouTube land, we are going to conformal coat and waterproof a non-waterproof servo. You use conformal coat, a little bit of grease, and an O-ring. And Mr. Ron is going to walk you through the steps. Say hello, Beardy.
Hey.
You can move the cat.
Start by disassembling the 4 screws on the bottom of your servo. Up there somewhere. And that exposes your board. This is where most of your work will be done. Guess I'm just gonna have to drip it in there on this one. There's gotta be a way to get to the back side of that board. And this servo, being a Savox SA1230SG, is an all-metal gear servo. We have no plastic gears, so anybody that's shopping for one.
Which sounds like an oxymoron, but even a lot of Metal Gear servos, that little gear right on the bottom, if I can do it without losing focus, that little gear right there on the very bottom, even on a lot of Metal Gear servos, it's still plastic, and lo and behold, it's the one that breaks.
Alright, the gears on this are a little bit of a pain to take off, so we're just going to waterproof it by going around and reaching in with our brush. Maybe I should pre-open this. Really?
Hercules! Hercules!
Pop that.
Hold that.
Might have got a little bit on the... Well, this stuff's watertight enough that we had to literally put it in a vise and channel locks in order to get the cap off from it because I let some dry in there.
So, whatever you do, don't get another threads at the bottle. Doesn't like that.
But basically with this, you'll be able to see it better on the bottom here. You just coat it and this stuff dries clear. And well, it goes on clear, but you can see it gets us a little bit shiny. And you just want to liberally put it on. Just coat your entire board. Make sure you try to touch everything. And in here we'll just keep our brush wet and slide it in here. Got a little bit of paper towel just to clean up the servo.
Yeah, I get it for you, say it.
Not so big deal, but
Yeah, no, that's why we want to get the servo back apart. It's anything like your bottle, it's never coming back apart.
got a point there. And you just want to try to make sure you get it around everything on that board.
So how long should you wait between coats while it's waiting to dry?
You give it about a half hour or so. It doesn't really matter. It's one of them projects that you just let it sit and dry until you come back to do it again. Normally put on at least 2 coats. Oh, it's normally 3 just to make sure that you don't miss any spots. You know, especially when you're reaching up underneath on that board there, you know, because it's hard to tell how much you actually coated there. But you just want to make sure you get it everywhere. Coat that out. Let it dry, do a couple coats, and it'll be watertight.
So is this coat done, or are you going to do a little more?
That coat's done. We'll just set it up here and let it dry.
Okay. We'll get a few more coats, we'll get it all back together, and then we'll go show you how it's waterproofed. Alright, now for the stuff that's on the bottom of here, should you do one coat upside down so it doesn't drip into anything inside there or move or anything?
This sets up relatively quickly. You just want to make sure it dries out a little better before applying a second coat. but it doesn't really drip. It when you first put it on, it's liquid, but it dries really fast to not flow anymore.
So it's pretty tacky.
Yeah, it tacks up to everything really well. So
Okay.
focus it on that. Hopefully you can see that there's a thin layer across everything. There's light coating of everything, and that's all you need. I have 3 coats on this now, so I'm ready to get it back together. We're gonna add just a little bit of grease. You don't want to get it all over your gears because the gears use a much lighter weight oil grease than what this is, but we're just using it to help seal everything up. So you're just going to smear it around your output shaft just to help prevent water getting in here. Put the cap back on. Bottom back in place and screw it together. And we just got a little rubber O-ring. Gonna add it around the servo horn shaft. When you put your servo horn on, it will crush that down and add an extra layer to help keep the water out there. And next thing we'll do is put a servo horn on it and dunk it.
Alright, we have got the new servo hooked up to basically a dummy test rig. And just so you can see. Alright.
Drop her in.
Stopped working. I'm just kidding.
I know it didn't. I could hear you somewhere on that one.
There you have it. Waterproof for less than 15 bucks. And it's got enough to do lots and lots and lots of things for waterproofing. Let me get a little shot of that so y'all can see what it is. Conformal coat. There you go. Alright, tell us what you think. If you try it, let us know how it works for you. Leave your comments down below. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Alright, RC. Oh, fuck me. It's harder than it looks sometimes. Alright, all yours. Son of a bitch. Alright, RCers out in YouTube land, we are going to conformal coat a receiver, a non-waterproof receiver. We're about to make it waterproof.
Servo.